Hi folks, Ryan O'Neill here, owner of Haunted Scotland, founder of Scottish Paranormal and coordinator of International Paranormal Investigators. Firstly, I would like to say a massive thank you to all the subscribers of this channel on YouTube. I see new faces daily and some fantastic comments and suggestions. Please do keep the questions coming and suggestions flowing. After over a year of testing the Echovox software, communicating with like-minded people within the paranormal community, and analysing the results gained so far, I have to say I am highly impressed with what I have seen, heard and experienced personally. So much so I even took the Echovox software with me to a location filming with the Discovery Channel last week. I have to say, if I was not comfortable, impressed and quietly confident with the results gained from this programme, I would never have incorporated it into the work with such external media companies. The work I undertake during the Echovox testing and experimentation is not a sole job. I am helped fully by Christopher Huff, my close colleague and trusted friend from Durham in England. Many of the captures you are about to see in this video are the result of his dedication and painfully long hours of analysis on a regular basis. Let us not forget all the great people here on YouTube or via the main website. With great regularity, I gain some fantastic feedback, suggestions and shout-outs with regards to our audio and location work. Finally, before we move on, I would like to thank Steve Huff at Huff Paranormal for such an excellent video on the settings of Echovox. I agree completely with his stance and also his dedication to move forward the topic of possible afterlife communication. Please do check out that video if you have not already. Let's move on and listen to a selection of Echovox captures from Scotland. These are only a small example of material gathered. They are coherent, relevant and fit in perfectly with the local areas they are gathered at. Enjoy. Do we have anyone in the area here? Is there anybody here? Is there anybody here? Would you like to shout your name out? Would you like to shout your name out? Hello. Can you see me?
What a beautiful location. What a beautiful location. Anybody else want to call their name out? Bruce? I hear Bruce again. Anybody else want to call their name out? Bruce? I hear Bruce again. Is there anybody here? Is there anybody here?
The next three captures were all together.
Can you tell me your name, please? How many non-physical are in the area? What is your name?
Things get increasingly nasty now, going by these captures. Let's be clear, these are actual phrases and not just single words. Let's listen again.
Hello?
Let's move into the next set of recordings. An EVP capture to begin with, which was captured before pressing start on the software. Could I have unconsciously mumbled? I have no other explanation for this, so we'll leave it in as unknown. Twice in this session, I received "careful" from the device. As you can hear, they are not the same in sound, ruling out the program, spitting out identical words randomly.
Come speak to us. Come speak to us. Hello? Where were you born?
I suggest, after consultation with Chris, that it in fact says Bible and not Fife. What do you think?
Where were you born?
Hi folks, Ryan O'Neill here. Just going on the latest information in regards to Greyfriars Kirkyard, a place which I visited with Bryan Boyle, the local spiritual medium here. What was picked out by a couple of subscribers who come on the channel quite often. First of all, Nick pointed out at 4:43 within the video, she heard a male voice. Now, I did not hear this at the time. So, after reading that, and then also reading Class A EVP, who's another person that comes onto the channel, said that, yeah, you're right, there's something there. So, I'm a little bit under the weather just now, so I've been taking it easy. But as soon as I read this, I jumped on, put the headset on, and yes, there's something there. So today I have managed to isolate the audio, stick it through the software, and had a listen. Now, it does say what I thought it said, and what others are telling me that it said. After Bryan says, is it Edward or Edwards? This voice says Edward. So this is absolutely fantastic evidence of not only Bryan Boyle's gift, but also that the information and data that we were receiving on location was spot on. It also validates the Echovox, which also come up with the name Edward. So we have spiritual medium, who I know is gifted, without a doubt. Then we have a Class A EVP, you could say. Spotted by Class A EVP, may I say. And then we have the Echovox coming out with the same. How much more evidence do you need? I was there on location. I knew the controls that were in place. I know nobody else was there. Nothing is ever faked. Absolutely pointless if you were going to go down that route. And then we have two independent friends on YouTube who spot it for me. And I'm so glad that Nick and Class A EVP were there to analyse it further. Amongst the other people who come on as well and do similar. They find things that I don't find, or they hear it slightly different to how I suggest. And I love that. I absolutely love hearing this kind of thing. This is what it's all about. So let's listen to the video, the original. Then we'll listen to it heightened. And then after this, you'll listen to the clean version. Absolutely fantastic evidence for Bryan Boyle, for the location, and for the Echovox application. Massive thank you to Nick and Class A EVP. Really, really do appreciate it. Let's go to the video.
And he's saying the same. A lot of what's said about this place is a lot of nonsense. And he's bringing to mind black magic and all this stuff, the dark side. And he's saying what people will do for a shilling. He's calling it a shilling deliberately. So I think he's trying to take me to his era. The name Edward. Is it Edward or Edwards? I'm sure it's Edward. I'm sure it's Edward.
Thank you for watching, and please do subscribe, rate and comment. If you want to know more about the Echovox, please use the links below.